Yes, top of the morning, top of the morning. How are y'all doing? Um, Hopefully you guys are hearing me loud and clear, right? We're doing some new things over here. We just want to make sure you guys are hearing us. Now, I got the microphone out, right? I got the headset on. Like I said, hopefully the mic is in play very well. Let's try this again. Let's see how well we are sounding. Hold on. You know what I could do? I can go over here and actually see for myself before I actually drop these topics. So I didn't feel like using the headset today. You know, I didn't want to use the headset. So I said I'll bring the microphone out and rock and roll. Now sometimes when I put the microphone on for various reasons, right? The goddamn soundboard gets to getting goofy on me for whatever reason, you know? If you know, you know, right? Now, let me check something out. See, for whatever reason, good morning. For whatever reason, it's not showing. How's my sound sounding, man? Somebody's in here, man. Let me know, man. Before I jump off with these topics, how am I sounding? How are you hearing? Is the soundboard and everything functioning well? How's my audio sounding? You know, sometimes I can't hear it, man. I'm on my Stevie Wonder. You know, top of the morning. I can hear you. Okay. What about the soundboard? You hear the soundboard? Did you hear that laughter right there, Al Money? Let me know if you heard that laughter, so I can kick it off. I can get on my Daz effects. Bump skilly, bump skilly, bump pump. I got enough. Let me get on my Daz effects, man. Let me know if you heard that laughter. If you heard that laughter, nah, you didn't hear the laughter, right? All right, so something is not working. Let's see. Uh, didn't hear no sound effects. All right. So let's see. Something is definitely not working. We'll figure that out. But as long as you can hear me, man. See, every time I bring the microphone out, I don't know why um the soundboard gets to malfunction. I don't know. The soundboard be a little weird to me, bro. You know, the soundboard gets a little figgy. But let me see this. Let me see if I do this, right? The soundboard gets a little figgy sometimes. What about now? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But listen, I want to start the morning off and say shout out to everybody. Shout out to you, Al Money First in the building. So now I touched on this yesterday, right? About the fact that AJ and Nagano is going to fight, right? Now there are talks of Wilder fighting the big Chinaman, right? But I want to stay on Wilder, right? I think Wilder, and I always been on record about this. See, a lot of the shit that Wilder does outside the ring, is starting to really come back to him now, right? Hopefully he can go over there on 7-8 Sports or the rest of these guys that fuck with him and start airing shit out now, right? Because he's on the outs. It's so obvious, right? Here they're gonna have a guy, right? And look, I'm no advocate for Wilder, but I'm gonna speak the source business over here, right? I just think Wilder affiliates with the wrong people, and that's what's happening to him right now, right? Because how is Francis Ngannou getting the fight, right? Francis Ngannou lost too, right? He didn't beat Tyson Fury, but yet he's getting the fight. Wilder lost. Why couldn't Wilder get the fight? But I'm not gonna advocate for Wilder. You know why I'm not gonna advocate for Wilder? Go over there to the niggas that you've been fucking with. You know, go over there to the LDBC promotions and have them, turn it up for you. Because not only are you getting shitted on, right? Not only are you, that's what they did, alleged, right? Look, he got the harder fight. Out of AJ and Nagano, they throwing Wilder in there with an active big man. He's like 6'10". Dude is big. That's a dangerous fight for Wilder. But why couldn't Wilder and AJ fight? Nagano lost to Tyson Fury in the exhibition, but yet he's being awarded the fight. See, Wilder's getting shitted on, bro. And I'm waiting to see the LDBC's response, right? What do you guys, LDBC promotion, what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do, right? What are y'all going to do now? Y'all going to say AJ's ducking and all? That shit don't mean nothing. Like, AJ's a coward, AJ's scared. That shit don't mean nothing. Y'all been doing that for years, and nothing is happening. Nothing is happening, right? See, Francis Ngannou got the fight, right? He lost to Tyson Fury. Wilder lost to Joseph Parker. Why couldn't Wilder get the fight? They both lost, right? Feel free to give me your assessment on that before I move on. For those of y'all that's in here, right? Wilder lost, Ngannou lost. But Ngannou's getting the fight. Francis Ngannou. Now, I'm gonna tell you my assessment right now, right? What they're telling us is, right? And this is a shot at the LDBC, all you niggas that push narratives that claim to be behind fighters and supporting fighters. This lets us know as consumers that Wilder, right, even though this is what we're told to believe, that Wilder and Wilder and AJ is a big fight, right? What they are telling us, right? Close this door, please. Contrary to the beliefs and the narratives that we get pushed on YouTube, what they are telling us is that Francis Ngannou and AJ is a more profitable fight than Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Let that soak in, right? That's what they're telling us, right? Because they're letting us know that all of us, myself included, right? But majority of the guys who Wilder is their king, they're letting us know he's a king of nothing. He has no worth. Because here is the fight that they approved of. The Turkish, the Saudis, right? They signed off for Ngannou. Ngannou lost too. But they're thinking that Ngannou and AJ is a more profitable fight than Wilder AJ. Let that soak in, man. So that just goes to show you that a lot of you guys that push these lines and these narratives, you don't move the needle. You do not move the needle. Al Money said right now I would have to agree AJ versus Francis will sell better. Of course. I'm gonna get to that. The reason why, but I'm just building it up because I want to prove a point how the LDBC and all these guys that be on here talking this, they run boxing shit, they do this, they do that. You niggas hold no weight. You niggas don't support Francis Ngannou. Y'all support y'all support Deontay Wilder, but yet Deontay Wilder's not getting the ticket. You know who's getting the ticket? Francis Ngannou. And we're going to get to what Al Money just said in a second, right? But the reason why Wilder's not getting the ticket is because you niggas is nobodies, respectfully. You know, but you niggas that come on this YouTube in front and act like, you know, you do this and do that. You got this much pull, and you know, y'all support this and support that. Y'all support Wilder so much, Wilder can't even get fights. They throwing Wilder to the wolves again. Wilder got to fight another tough fight, the Chinaman. Whereas the fight that we've been wanting for years on years with him, look how they did him. They had signed, right? See, the thing that they're doing that I can respect that the Turkish and the Saudis is doing, they are honoring the deal as far as giving him the fight. So he's going to get paid. But look who he's fighting, though. Why couldn't he fight AJ? He lost. Ngannou lost. Wilder lost. Why not? But the reason why is because the people who are behind Wilder, his kingdom, they're not really representing. Now, touching on what Al Money just said, Francis Ngannou, right, lost to Tyson Fury. But Francis Ngannou has a MMA background. He has a community of people that's supporting him, and they want to see this fight. Whereas, like I just said, we want to see this fight, but studies have showed, and look, I included myself in it, right? Studies have shown that the people that are behind Wilder, these YouTubers, right? All the people that's pushing this narrative, that's saying Wilder is this big thing, don't actually support boxing. Let that soak in, man. Let that soak in. You know, let that soak in. While that soaks in, I will sip on my I got my sea moss in here, man. I came prepared this morning. That's good. Nice citrusy pineapple, mango, banana with the sea moss. Very citrusy, but it's good for you. You know, vitamin C, man. But yeah, let that soak in, man. So yes, Francis Ngannou got the fight. And shout out to WCS for reporting on that. Well, you know, he was one of the first ones I seen pushing that, and that came to fruition, right? You know, he said Wilder dropped the ball. Francis had a better performance. I don't know. You think so? I don't listen. I don't think Wilder dropped the ball, right? And I'm gonna get to that too, right? Look, Wilder just lost the fight. That's all. He didn't have a good performance and he lost the fight. But in boxing, that's boxing, right? But I look at it like this, right? I'm looking at the money aspect. You know, I don't think he dropped the ball. I just think that, you know, a lot of the people that's behind him, that's pushing his narratives, the jig is up now, you know. Wilder's not what we think. You know, he's not. It's not the draw. Because listen, if the money was there, because this is money. Money runs boxing, bro. Money runs boxing. If the demand was there, how these guys push the line about you know, oh, you know, how they push the line about, you know, yo, he's the biggest thing and he's high demand and all this. If that's really the case, these people are pulling the trigger. That they're gonna punch that ticket because money runs the show, bro. Money runs the show. That's the only picture I'm trying to paint for y'all right now. The picture that I'm painting for you is that the narratives that we have been programmed to believe about certain fighters doesn't fit the bill. Literally, fit the bill. That's why these fights aren't being made. Because it has nothing to do with ducking. Stop listening to a lot of these guys. See, these guys be sitting on here telling you, oh, he's a coward, he's this. That has no bearings, man. That has no bearings. Ducking and, oh, he's a chump, he's a coward. No. If Wilder was moving the needle, if he was really moving the needle, right? And the demand, the money and all that was there, right? He could have lost this fight. This Francis Ngannou lost to Tyson Fury. But yet he's getting the fight. Wilder lost to Joseph Parker. This is going to be Francis Ngannou, what, second, third professional fight? How is he getting the fight? The reason why he is getting the fight is because there is more money willing to be behind him, and there's more money they think that they can make off of Francis and AJ. Hopefully, y'all are catching this. So, what do y'all think about that, man? You know, we kick that shit over here, man. Later for the other shit that these guys come on here and kick, because half of these guys that come on here and run plays and run narratives don't know nothing about boxing, business, logistics, let alone boxing, period. These dudes don't go to gyms. They never been a part of nothing other than some fake ass, internet shit, man. Internet shit. And they done got behind Wilder so much that they done fucked his brand up. They fucked his brand up. That's why he's not getting the fight. Let's talk about that. Who wants to talk about that? That's on my notes right here. Who wants to talk about that? If Wilder's brand was as big as what we thought it was, and what the people out here on this YouTube is pushing, he would have got the fight. Because he lost, Ngannou lost. Ngannou's brand is bigger than Wilder's right now. Who wants to talk about that right now? Who wants to talk about that? Let me put that up in my shit real quick, right? For those that's gonna pop up in here, I want y'all to see this, right? And speak on this, man. I want. This is the question I pose. Wilder's brand is damaged. I want to speak on this, man. Wilder's brand is damaged. That's why he did not get the fight. Thoughts, right? We got time today. I'm gonna kick it, even though I said I wasn't gonna sit around that long. Wilder's brand is damaged. That's why he did not get the fight. Right? Put that up there. Here, why here, go get the tablet. Go get the tablet. Nah. She has to share that. Go get the tablet. Or get on the computer. Take my card and get on this computer right here. Go get the card from her. Get on the computer. Yes, Wilder's brand is damaged, man. Because that's what they're letting us know, man. The demand and the ones that's screaming for him and they appeal, they don't matter. They do not matter. Like you're not moving no needles, man. And when we finally come to that understanding, right? When we finally come to that understanding, like go over there to 7-8 again. Go back over there to 7-8. Do another interview. Say how you lost the fire. You this, that, and the third. And look, they throwing you right into the fire. Now, if you're gonna fight the Chinaman, right? That is a dangerous fight for you too, man. Right, coming off of your last performance against Joseph Parker, they're putting you in there with a guy that just stopped the juggernaut, right? They're not even trying to give you a soft touch to get your steps back. Nothing. If they're not going to give you AJ, they should at least give you a soft touch, right? They should give you a soft touch because listen, granted, right? You get through the Chinaman, right? I got this in the notes too, right? Look, I'm on my shit, right? Granted, you get past the Chinaman, right? Like I said, that's gonna be another tough fight for you. Then what they're gonna give you the AJ then? Then they're gonna give you the AJ then, right? Nah, I had a phone call. I had a phone call. That's why I muted the mic. I had a phone call. You know.
I was sharing it.
Yeah, I had a phone call. That's why I had to mute the mic. But yeah, I just like I said, man, I just think like they setting Wilder up for failure once again. Why is he fighting the Chinaman, right? But you sign contracts and he signed the contract. They had this fight lined up with him and AJ, but I guess they got out of that with his loss. But AJ's fighting the guy that lost though. AJ's fighting somebody that lost. I don't get that though, man. You know, I don't get that aspect. Like, how are you fighting a guy who lost? And boxing is just different, bro. They pretty much could do whatever they want to do. Especially like I said, when you're not in high demand. When you're not in high demand, and this is letting us know that. Let me check that off. Wilder's not in high demand. Regardless of what these niggas on this YouTube shit want to put out and push, you niggas ain't in high demand, man. You niggas is on here and living in a fantasy world. Like I said, y'all kill Wilder's brand, man. Please, what's your thoughts on this, man? See, motherfuckers be scared to click my link and come over here, and like I said, I don't have the time to pop up on other niggas' shits no more, right? Because now, like I said, a lot of these niggas that talk this boxing shit never was on my level. I gave you niggas 5 years. I gave you niggas 5 years, right? All you niggas did was 5 years of scams and gimmicks, right? I waited in the wings. I said, damn, get a part of the game. Get in the game. Whether it's media, whether it is working with fighters, doing shit behind the scene, start getting your stats up, right? All you niggas did was buy more views, buy more subs, do all this gimmick shit. What have you actually started doing in boxing? Some of you niggas come on here talking about opening up gyms, doing all this other shit. You have yet to do any of this shit. None of this shit. So what are you actually doing in boxing other than killing fighters' brands off? Because right now, that's what I see. You niggas killed Wilder's brand. Wilder was, listen, the talks was prior to him losing to Joseph Parker, him and AJ was signed, sealed, and delivered for March 9th. This man loses to Joseph Parker. Now he is set to fight alleged the Chinaman. And AJ is going to fight an MMA fighter who also lost to Tyson Fury, right, in the exhibition. So what I say is, why isn't this Wilder? And the reason why this isn't Wilder is because Wilder's brand is damaged. It has nothing to do with him losing. It's just the fact that his brand, they think Wilder's not a draw. Maybe he's not a draw anymore. Maybe he never was a draw. Maybe we was always thinking and believing BS when it pertained to him. Maybe we was always thinking, hold on one second.
Trash that you left out there.
Yeah, where's the tablet at, man?
Out there.
Go get the tablet. Go get the tablet.
I'm about to use it. I can't do it.
How am I sounding now, man? Just want to mess something up in here. All right, y'all, I'm back. My bad, my bad. Like I said, my phone is blowing up, man. I'm trying to rock out the show. The phone is blowing up, man. All right, you can hear me. Can you hear me again now, man? I don't like muting this stuff because I think when I mute it, the feedback and the shit just be getting fucked up. But you said I'm still sounding crystal clear, right? All right, but like I said, back to Wilder, man. I just think his brand is damaged, bro. Because it's like, yo, this guy got the fight, right? Why didn't Deontay Wilder get the fight? Right? Why isn't Wilder getting the fight? Why is Francis Ngannou getting the fight? Francis Ngannou was getting the fight because, like I said, he has the MMA backing. He has actual people that's supporting him. Now Wilder is the king, right? But it just goes to show you how much his kingdom is actually worth, right? How much his kingdom is actually worth, right? What's your thoughts on that, man? Like, feel free, man. Feel free. The man's brand is damaged, man. The man's brand is damaged, man. You know, all those, the radicals that was kicking for him. Where y'all at now? Rally up, man. Rally the kingdom. Rally the kingdom. Because they about to send your king in there to get his head hit. He's fighting a guy, right? It's crazy, right? He's gonna fight the Chinaman. That's what alleged, right? They're gonna give him the Chinaman who just, like I said, just popped what's the name's top off. He popped Joe Joyce's top off. Wilder's coming off of a hard fought battle with Joseph Parker. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll let that soak in, right? Let's just let that soak in, man. I'll let that marinate in on y'all this morning, man. I'll let that marinate in on you. Salute in the UK. They love me in London, Larry. Shout out to Toby, man. But yeah, man, I just think Wilder's brand is damaged right now, man. And his kingdom lost value, bro. Because it's like, yo, how is Francis getting the fight? But yet we wanted to see Wilder and AJ forever, never. It's not as listen, you niggas is gonna come on here and slander AJ and talk about he's a duck, he's this. It's like that shit is so corny now. It's like the man could be whatever he wants to be. It's just Wilder's value's not there, man. Because if Wilder's value was there, they're not gonna be like, oh no, you can't duck this guy. Because the game revolves around money. The game revolves around money, man. So they're just telling us that the Wilder AJ fight is not a massive fight. So these niggas have been telling us this. Oh man, Deontay, the Bronze Bomber. No, you niggas should have got the fuck away from him. Y'all should have got the fuck away from him. And then he got so caught up delusional fucking with a lot of you niggas, it just tarnished him. It tarnished him. He said Wilder versus Zhang on the undercard. Yeah, that's what they're reporting. But they listen, I don't even like that fight for Wilder. I don't even like that fight for Wilder. But I guess Wilder got like a 3-fight deal over there. He got to take what they giving him. You know, he got to get that bread regardless. I don't like that fight for Wilder, especially after the performance he just had. You know, especially after the performance he just had, right? Like, come on, man. He needs a tune up. He needs a tune up, man. They might be just cashing him out. Like, yo, right, we're gonna give you these 3 nice paydays, I agree, Bruce. I'm gonna get to that too. I agree. He's going in there against a live body, man. This man is hot. You see what he did to Joe Joyce, and he's big, man. And we seen Wilder has problems with bigger guys. Joe Joyce is what, six? I mean, the Chinaman is like 6'10". He's a massive heavyweight too, man. You know, and I'm pretty sure him and his team is studying the Tyson Fury tapes. You know, he said, "Nagano, look, damn, you sound like Al Money, man." I'm gonna address these comments this Saturday morning. This is the news by Shanewz. He says, "Man, Nagano put up a great show, and Deontay didn't show up." Wow. Yeah, see, I can't defend Wilder, man. I can't, because I'm not one of these one of his kingdom guys. What I would say is they both lost, right? They both lost, right? And what I would say is this is like, okay, Francis put up a great show, right? But Wilder has put on great shows and great performance. But like I said, I just think Wilder's brand is damaged, man. You know, it's tarnished, man. It's tarnished. That's all it is. Like Francis Ngannou got a, you know, more people want to see him. More people that's paying. More people that's putting up the money want to see him. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? I'm just a content creator nobody listens to. What do I know? Right? But he said, yeah, 213 and 287. Yeah. Yes, I love the Saudis. Man, the Saudis is sacrificing Wilder. They're gonna give him his money. But man, they trying to kill him for it, man. That's a dangerous fight, brother. That is a dangerous fight for that man, man. You know, I don't like that fight for him, man. You know, even if he's victorious, like I really study boxing, right? And when we look at Wilder, right, 3 losses, right? 2 of his losses are to a man that fits the Chinaman's description. Look, 287, big, burly guy, tall, right? We seen Wilder fight 3 fights with this type. And after those 3 fights, Wilder, kind of banged up. You know, that's why I think Joseph Parker got a banged up Wilder. He got an inactive Deontay Wilder. He got a banged up Deontay Wilder. He got a delusional Deontay Wilder. He got a Wilder that was on other shit, right? But he got a damaged Wilder, right? You know, Tyson Fury and Wilder took a lot out of each other. That's why February 17th, when Usyk and Fury fight, we got to see what Usyk has in him. You know, we got to see what Usyk has in him. You know, we got to see what he has. And I mean, Usyk and Fury, we got to see what Fury has. Because they took a lot out of each other. You don't fight 3 epic wars like that. 3 epic wars and be the same, come out the same. And I just think that this fight for Wilder is not a good fight. But like I said, these guys, the Turkish and them, they control the bank. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. He's in a fucked up situation. You know, he said it invalidates. Those contracts have a clause that a loss invalidates. Of course, Bruce, of course. But my whole thing, Bruce, is if you're just getting in here, Francis Ngannou lost too, though. See, that's what I would argue. If I was on Wilder's team, right? That's what I would argue, right? But I know what this. I see. You see what I'm speaking on, right? That's what I would argue, and you know what they would come back and tell me, and that's why I'm telling you this, right? That even though both of them lost, the people that's putting the money up, the Turkish, the Saudis, they feel that Francis Ngannou is a bigger draw. They feel that Francis Ngannou has more, his brand is valued more. That's what they would tell you. That's why I'm telling you this. See, a lot of these other content creators, these niggas is just niggas, man. They on here, they done got Wilder's brand tarnished right now. They done got his brand tarnished, right? Speaking of, oh, AJ's a duck, AJ's this. Nah, you niggas destroyed that man's brand. Because if that man's brand was popping, right, he could have lost to motherfucking Joseph Parker. The same way Francis Ngannou lost to Tyson Fury, and they still would have made this fight because they would have been like, yo, listen, people still want to see this fight. Now, look, the people that want to see this fight, myself included, they are telling us that our money doesn't move the needle. Hopefully, y'all guys are catching the sauce, man. He said the sword is like Wilder and Ngannou. But it's apparent they like Ngannou a little bit more. Yeah, listen, that could be his final fight, right? After he fights Tyson Fury, I mean not Tyson Fury, after he fights Zhang and Joshua fights Ngannou, it might be Ngannou and Wilder, man. They did Wilder dirty, man. But at least he's getting paid though, man. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. He's getting his check. He said, the Turkish is the man. The Turkish is the shot caller, man. The Turkish is the shot caller. Smash the like button, man. I unfortunately I can't see how my likes are doing. I can't pull it up, man. I need to go get my tablet, man. They done ran off with my tablet. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get my tablet, man. From them. So I can actually see what's going on the live. You heard? I can't see what's going on right now. Okay, appreciate that. He said 4 likes, shot. Thank you. And I know you're definitely one of those toes. Like my soundboard is messed up right now. But the microphone is sounding good, right? As long as the quality of the sound, But the microphone is sounding good, right? As long as the quality of the sound, But the microphone Yeah, see the soundboard is so low. I got it up right now. I don't know why the soundboard is low today. It is what it is, man. Like I said, in a second, I have my own engineer. I have an engineer. We got to work that into the budget, right? Give me an engineer, man. Listen, if that's what you specialize in, man, come holler at me, man. You want to be part of a winning organization? That's what we got going on over here. We are a winning organization. See, a lot of y'all, didn't want to be down, right? You bumped your heads, right? A lot of y'all bumped your heads, right? Y'all didn't want to be down, so now you see how it's going down. Y'all see how it's going down. Did y'all see these frames I posted today, right? You see these frames that I posted today? These are some fire frames. Let me highlight some of the work that's out right now. I want to highlight this. This was I was telling y'all how we was carrying it. I was telling y'all how we was carrying. Look at the facial expressions in this frame right here. This is 4-time 4P #1 ranked Jamali Tucker. But look at the coaches on the aprons. Look at the reactions. Look at that frame. See, pictures say a lot. Pictures paint the picture, right? Now, this picture right here is real artwork. Real artwork right here, man. And shout out to my daughter for capturing that frame. Round of applause for her, even though the soundboard is rather low today. I don't know, man. I don't have it. Yeah, salute to WCS in the building as well. But man, I'm disappointed in how these guys destroyed my guy Wilder's brand. But like I said, at least they are still giving him his 3 fights. You know, Zhang is a tough fight, man. I wouldn't have signed off on that, especially after the performance that he had. Right, I'm not signing off on that fight. I want to get some of you guys' thoughts on that fight. Bruce, you gave your thoughts. Let me go to your thoughts. Bruce said he gets hurt. I think he gets hurt as well. I think he gets hurt as well. He's fighting a man that is hot. What are some of you guys' thoughts on that fight, Wilder and Zhang? Dangerous fight, man. Dangerous fight, man. Especially after his performance, man. His timing was off and all of this. Now you're going up against a guy who's, like I said, his profile as far as the height and the weight is a style that you had trouble with. You had trouble with, man. But like hopefully he gets his fire back, right? He gets his fire back because remember, yes, that is $1 million mauler. You know it. You know it. Yes, you know it. That is the man. That is the man right here. The man right here. Yes, that is $1 million Marley. He's highlighted in the That's what I call the new videos that I drop. The illusions, right? Because that's what you guys are into, right? But I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about the source illusions, they are not illusions. Those are real life. See, people's gonna come to the table, man. Now you see the videos that are coming out now, as far as the put together with the frames and all of that, the illusions. See, a lot of these, like I said, I'm not a videographer. I could just paint pictures with pictures. WCS said Wilder would have fought a lower tier fighter than his shot and should retire, but he's stepping back. And yeah, man, WCS, you just got in here. Probably, I'm disappointed in that, man. I'm like, dude lost, Francis lost, Wilder lost, but yeah, Francis is being rewarded the AJ fight, and they're putting Wilder in there with another killer. Another killer that is hungry. That like he's going in there with a guy that is like, I'm telling you, I know the mentality of fighters, right? He's going in there with a guy that just knocked off Juggernaut, right? Wilder is a trophy to him. Deontay Wilder is a trophy to him. Not only is he a trophy, he's a Where's the tablet? Where's the tablet? Where's the tablet? Okay. He's going in there, gets a guy who is looking at Wilder as a trophy right now, right? He knocks off Wilder, right? Wilder's a former champion with status, right? Now, if he knocks off Wilder, right? He knocks Wilder off. What does that do for his profile? What does that do for his profile, right? Knocking off Deontay Wilder. That raises his profile, right? Now, Francis Ngannou is, who he is, right? He's an exhibitionist guy, right? So if he loses again, it's like, okay, he lost, but they made the bag. Now, Wilder loses again. Wilder's never going to get an AJ fight, bro. Wilder's never going to get an AJ fight, man. I just think Wilder's in a fucked up situation, man. He has to win this fight. If he even wants an AJ fight, man. He has to win this fight, man. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? But thank you for the comment. W says, yeah, super tough as to say the least, man. It's to me, but he's 38, he's older. To me, I just feel like they're doing him dirty, bro. This is boxing, man. Boxing is fucked up like that. Like they doing him dirty. He said, I would have preferred exactly. Oh, listen, to be honest, listen. I would like Wilder, Daniel Dubois. I feel like that's still a dangerous fight too, but I would have been more comfortable with those two. With him fighting this big mammoth of a man, coming off of the performance he had, I'm not sold on that. And the team that he has around him, And the interview he just gave about not having the fire and he's not the killer no more. Like, nah, that's not the vibes, bro. But hey, what do I know, right? That's why we're here having this discussion this Saturday morning. You know, we're content creators right now. We're bloggers, man. But I know if this was Team Tucker business, right? And those that rock with me know when it comes to my nephew and my team, I don't hold back. If I feel like and the powers that be know this, man. That's why they don't like me. I'm like a Dame Dash. I'm an asshole, right? Because I speak up and I speak out. You know, just like I did, and you know, a lot of you you fake ass fans that sit on here and discuss boxing, right? That's why I don't like a lot of y'all, because y'all are fake, right? If it wasn't for me and a lot of these other guys that do media that I reached out to, that highlighted a lot of the things that was going on behind the scenes with your high fighting a number 5 guys, you know, you fake ass fans was just sitting there, right? You know, whispering behind the scenes, right, about this shit, right? If we didn't voice what was going on as you know, your 12th fight, you're fighting a top 5 guy, and I kept highlighting that and showing how he's fighting a guy that is ranked higher in a much higher weight class. You know, none of you niggas would have talked about it. None of you niggas would have highlighted it. And then after his performance, look at y'all. Y'all still don't want to highlight it. But like I said, salute to the boxing voice. Salute to Ness for standing on his square and saying what he did to his co-host, his employee, right? You know. Because see, a lot of you guys sit around here and y'all talk boxing, but y'all really don't talk it. Y'all don't talk boxing, man. You guys do what you did to Wilder. Y'all lie boxing. Y'all fuck people's brands up. Y'all tarnish people's brands, man. Toby said if Deontay Wilder wins, he's back. I don't see him winning, bro. I don't see him winning. I don't see him winning, bro. I don't. But that's why you fight. Me personally, I will not be putting no money up on Wilder on that fight. I don't see him winning. I listen. They're talking about March, right? It's January. It is January. I don't see him turn like that's a tough fight, like WCS highlighted, right? He needs a listen. He needs a tune up. He needs a soft touch, something to get his confidence back. Like he just went out there and laid an egg, bro. And now you're throwing him in there with a top tier guy who's hot. Like, come on, I don't see him winning, man. I don't see him winning, man. So he won't be back in my eyes. But if he does when he's back, not only is he back, Toby, his brand is lifted back up. And then he just got to run away from these cancers. He got to get away from these guys because these guys kill his shit, man. Shout out to WCS. WCS said Jahad Tucker is young in the sport with unlimited potential. Prospect of the year would have been the cherry on the top. Yeah, man. But you know, I gave him the award right here. I gave him the award, right? You know, I do my own awards. Just like at the boxing awards, had they shit out, right? I had mine out. I put mine out. Jahad got mine right here. He got it right here. These are my fighters of the year right here. This was the fighter of the year. Look, and I'm the only one with this frame. Fighter of the year, Terrence Bud Crawford, and Prospect of the year, Jahad Tucker. I was able to capture that frame. Bud Crawford had came back to the hotel that we all was staying at. That is another guy seen him at. He came. I think he just came back from 7-Eleven. But the 7-Eleven wasn't by our hotel. But Bud, you know, he came back, right? And you know, being who I am, I was at the hotel just hanging around. You know, I hang around hotels and shit, right? I was just hanging around the hotel. And I think Bud had strolled back in. I think, you know, he didn't have the big gulp or the big bite in his hand, but he was coming from 7-Eleven. And, you know, shout out to Champ 5 and Uncle Terry, Coach Terry and Jahad, a little Bam Bam. And I seen him. I said, yo, Bud, you mind, you know, taking this photo with the guys? I know you're coming back from 7-Eleven. You just, locked in that big deal. You might have taken this picture. But hey, what do I know, right? Well, yeah, these are my prospect of the year and fighter of the year right there, man. And sticking with that, right? Thank you, WCS, for leading me into this segment of the show. We'll get back to Wilder, and feel free to keep commenting on Wilder, right? I want to show you how crazy the game is, right? Now, a lot of coaches, right? A lot of platforms. Who did they give Coach of the Year to? Who got Coach of the Year? I want to paint this picture for y'all, man. Feel free. There's 6 of y'all in here, man. I know at least one person knows who got Coach of the Year. Who got Coach of the Year, right? Who got Coach of the Year? Somebody comment, man. Participation is a key thing in the news by Shanewz. Now, because like I said, I am an insider, but right now I am a content creator, blogger. Trying to be a blogger, man. Who got Coach of the Year, man? Who's the Coach of the Year? On numerous platforms, right? Wasn't it Brian Bomac McIntyre? It was Bomac, right? Bomac got Coach of the Year, right? Now I want to pose this question to you, right? Paint the picture, right? Because that's what we do over here. We paint pictures, right? Bomac got Coach of the Year. Yes, Toby. Thank you, Toby. There you go. Toby, you always participate. That's why you are the executive producer of The News by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. But hey, what do I know? What do I know, right? What do I know, right? There is the Cash App for those that want to donate to the channel, right? The News by Shanewz, right? Quick commercial.
This is the Source Experience. The News by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
No, right? So Bomac got Coach of the Year, right? Now check the vibes out, right? Let's break down some things, and I want to get your feedback on this, right? I got to get your feedback on this because feedback is a must. So if Bomac was able to win Coach of the Year, but yet his fighter, right? Look, common sense here, right? Bomac got Coach of the Year. This is where it confuses me, right? But like I said, hey, what do I know? Like little man said for me, what do I know, right? Bomac, Red, Saul, the team. We want to include all those guys. Coach of the Year. Why didn't their fighter get Fighter of the Year? Who is the Fighter of the Year was Monster Nui. Who's Monster Nui's coach? Did he receive any awards? Did the Monsters coach receive Coach of the Year? Monster got Fighter of the Year, right? When do you think the Fighter of the Year, right? If you got Fighter of the Year, look, I'm painting the picture for y'all, man. Please don't run out now. This is real boxing talk, and these are real questions, right? That a lot of you guys don't even talk on, but y'all talk boxing. So maybe I have to talk for y'all. If the Fighter of the Year, who got Fighter of the Year, shouldn't his coach also be Coach of the Year since he was the Fighter of the Year? Right? He had to get coached to be the Fighter of the Year, right? Does that make sense? Let that soak in, man. Let that soak in, man. His father is his coach. Okay, thank you, Toby, for that information. Right? His father is his coach, right? So if his father is his coach, why isn't his father Coach of the Year? The son got Fighter of the Year. In order to be the Fighter of the Year, you had to get coached to be that, right? Is that a fair assessment? Somebody answer that, man.
No.
Maybe while you guys answer, I'll wake you up with this. Wake up, 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 wake up.
I know. But hey, what do I know?
Wake up, man. Now, Hopefully that right there woke y'all up. So if he got fighter of the year, right? Fighter of the year, but yet the coach, his father, didn't get coach of the year. How does that work, yo? I'm confused, right? Wouldn't the coach of the fighter of the year get coach of the year? Come on now, don't listen. Educate me, man. This is an open discussion. I just don't have my I didn't put the link out there, but this is a open discussion, right? If you get fighter of the year, that means you were the best fighter. In order to be the best fighter, you had to get the best coaching. Come on now. Am I making too much sense for y'all, man? See, I saved this last topic for the end, you know, because this is a question that I'm posing. I know the Wilder question was going to be too much for y'all, and the Wilder topic was going to be too much for y'all. But this topic right here, with Bomac receiving Coach of the Year, so he's the best coach, but yet he didn't coach the best fighter of the year. But the best fighter of the year didn't get coached by the best coach of the year. How does that work, man? Come on. Is that sauce too spicy for y'all? See, I really talk boxing. I really talk boxing. Thank you, Toby. See, you the only one that vibes out with me. You know why? Because see, you always watched and listened and paid attention. See, a lot of these other guys, they didn't watch. Well, they did watch because the numbers are showing. I'm over 2 million and some shit now, right? But they just didn't acknowledge it, right? They didn't have the vision that I have. Because they, like I said, a lot of these guys are miserable, low-level fans, right? They're miserable, low-level fans. See, I'm a fan too, but I am a fan that transformed into an insider. Now I'm a content creator. But one thing about me is I always ask questions. And this is a question that, has me confused. So now I'm on here asking others, right? I'm asking others, like, how is Bomac the coach of the year, right? With all of these platforms, but yet his fighter that he coached isn't fighter of the year. That doesn't make sense. And how is the fighter of the year, coach not the coach of the year? That doesn't add up. That does not add up. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? But what's your thoughts on that, man? Like I just hit my hour mark. I thank you, Tobe. How do you let me know, man? I feel like I'm doing rather good. Look, I didn't even share this either, man. Let me share this, man. I be forgetting to share my shit a lot, man. You know what I mean? I don't even be sharing the lives no more, man. Cause I get in here and I get in the zone, and I just completely forget, man. Like I said, I feel like I'm professional now, man. Narina, you can't have that on in here. It's too loud. But hopefully you guys are digging that, man. You know, hopefully y'all are digging my show today. Thank you, Toby. I appreciate that. Toby told me it was hot. It was hot sauce, man. That's what I'm trying to give y'all, man, for the new year, man. I want to show the reason why I didn't want the YouTube deal, because I felt like I didn't need a YouTube deal to get hot. I felt like all I needed was what I'm doing now. Time, resources, funds, able to build brick by brick. You see what I do, man. I operate heavy equipment, right? So when you're building a ramp and a loader, it's steps to it. That's all I need. I just need to get my steps right. Look, So I was like, nah, I don't want a deal, right? Because I felt like if you give me a deal and you put me in position, and I really didn't take the steps to get into position, I'm not that. But if I take the steps to get into position, I can talk that, and I can walk that, And I could be that. See, that's why a lot of these guys that take those deals, right? And the source pops up on them like this, and it's time to perform. It's time to transform into Mike. Anyone, Tyson, Jordan, Jackson, action. Yeah, they can't perform because they never was taking the steps. And I see it. Like, come on, man. How many of these fights did we sit back and we watch these guys that supposed to be media, content creators, just boxing people, not give us the content? Like I said, I'm on my shit. I want to go stat for stat. Let's pull up the catalogs, baby. Let's show the boxing work from the amateurs to the pros. God damn it. This right here is easy. Coming on here, getting you. Look, I got a nice microphone. Can y'all see my microphone? Y'all see my microphone? Look, I got a nice microphone. I gotta get my daughters one of these ones, man. This microphone is nice. The one I got them that I plugged in yesterday. You heard it said it was choppy and shit, right? But this one is nice, man. I'll get them a nice one as well. But they got to, like I said, they got to take the right steps. Toby said, let's see what Tobe said. Tobe said they should have joint trainer fighter of the year. Yeah, but Bomac got it. Bomac and the team, man. Shout out to Bomac, Red, and Saul, and even Bernie. They all got it, right? But yet their fighter didn't get fighter. To me, that is like crazy. That should let you know what it is, right? That's why I gave this man right here. Look, you see who my fighter of the year was. Look, this was my fighter of the year right here, man. This was my fighter of the year. We wasn't at 7-Eleven either. And you know who took this frame? I don't know if he's still in here. Shout out to WCS, right? Yo, WCS snapped this frame for me, right? I'm going to share the insight on this frame. Because, see, one thing when you really live and you're moving, you remember these things, right? This frame right here, right? And we can speak on it now, right? Because it's over with. This frame right here was taken on Thursday, September 22nd. Because Shakur Stevenson fought Friday. It was a Friday night fight in Newark, September 23rd. But on this day in particular, Shakur Stevenson missed weight. But we knew he was going to miss weight. For those of us that are on deck at the fights, working the fights. Prior to Shakur Stevenson missing weight, he was running around trying to cut weight. So the weigh-in was dragged on. It was so late because they was trying to give him a chance to make the weight, which he didn't make. And then he said, fuck it, he's not going to try to make it. And look how it worked out for him. He's a 135-pound champion now, right? But that's when he lost the titles at the scale. But on this day in particular, we're sitting around, and I thank WCS for bringing that fire back in me, right? Because for a long time, I had lost that fire of taking pictures with the fighters. Because when I used to do that, my Jackal Fitness days, they used that against me. And they said that I was unprofessional because I would take pictures with the fighters. And on this day in particular, Bud was chilling. He was right there in the midst of us, as he is so many times, as you just seen the other picture that I took. And WCS was like, yo, fuck that. I'm getting my picture, right? And I was like, word. And then I said, you know what? He hit that switch in me. I said, yo, fuck it. Me too, right? I was like, yo, fuck it. Me too, right? So WCS snapped this picture with me and Bud right there. Normally, I stopped doing it because they was using that against me, right? And I said, you know what? How is that unprofessional? And I want you other guys to learn this, man. This is a free gem because it's free right now. Nobody donated to the channel. I didn't get no super chats. I want to give y'all this gem. For those of y'all that's, trying to make the transition and be media, cover fights, and do these things. Whenever these people tell you this, right, this is what you tell them. And this is free consultation right here because it's free. Nobody donated, like I said. When they tell you that you taking a picture, a photo with somebody is not professional, you tell them this. And you say, yo, well, Source told me this. How is taking a picture with a professional prize fighter, and in this particular picture right here, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world, not professional. Hopefully you caught that sauce. Hopefully I caught that, right? And what's not professional about me taking a frame at a professional event that I am working with, pound for pound, one of the best professional fighters in the world? Please catch that sauce right there, man. See, I know a lot of y'all can't relate. That's why you hate, and that's why you don't understand it, man. That's why you don't understand it. But I have numerous pictures with Bud Crawford. I have pictures with Bud Crawford and Coach Reen in the side when they were babies and strollers and shit. But that one right there was just recent. You know, that was recent. But shout out to WCS. WCS snapped that one too as well. That is the fighter of the year. But look at the showman. This is the showman right here. February 8th, Thursday. You know, Thursday it is. That is his date, February 8th. He is up and running, man. The showman. Teofimo is a showman, man. Now, you know, him and Jermaine Ortiz, right? They have history from the amateurs. There's a photo service that I don't know if you guys see it on social media. They fought in the amateurs, right? Now, a lot of people are saying this is a 50-50 fight. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think, Jermaine Ortiz is no slouch. Is he being trained by Haney? Bill Haney, is Bill Haney his trainer? Because remember, Bill Haney had the video out with him, right? The Bill Haney. Oh man, I appreciate that, Tobe. Appreciate that comment, Tobe. Tobe said, "F from Shy. You are a leader, not a follower, Shy. Don't listen to them dudes. They're the sheep. Yes, they are. I know that, Tobe. I know that, but I don't. Now you see how I move. Not only do I take pictures with the fighters, I take pictures with the executives. Watch when I'm gonna post. I got a picture with the executives, man. I got pictures with executives, man. I'm gonna post my pictures with executives. I'm gonna put that short together, man. I got pictures with executives and managers because that's I'm a strong believer, and this is my family model, right? Like that's why I love that scene and Paid in Full, man. But he was like, yo, man, that nigga's dumb, right? I'm a strong believer of the company you keep or the people that you talk with or build with. That will rub off on you. So if you're around dumb niggas, respectfully, part of my language, you're gonna get dumb. If you're around smart people, like I said, I speak with managers every single day. One of my guys is two of the top young managers in the game. And these are the guys that I converse with daily, and they share gems with me. And I come on here. Sometimes I speak on those gems. Sometimes I don't. So when you say I talk too much, maybe it's because I know too much. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? But yeah, that's why I carry it the way I carry it, man. And I look at people the way I look at it. I be like, yo, man, you're a piece of shit. If you hang around shit, you're gonna be shit. So thank you for that comment, Toby. I received that. I definitely received that, man. I definitely received that, man. But like I said, hopefully you guys were digging my sauce. You know what? I will put the chat. I will put the link out real quick because I'm over my hour mark. These people love me here. I can stay for as long as I want today, but I don't want to stay long. I want to go and relax because they most likely they're gonna call us in, right? I want to relax. But here's the link. If anybody wants to come on and curse me out and say, yo, man, fuck you, hit the link, man. The link is right there. You know what? I realized, man, the only guy that be clicking on my link is WCS now. A lot of you other guys that used to always try to pop up over here, man. You know why y'all don't pop up? Because it's 2024 and you niggas don't have no stats. Y'all don't have no stats, right? And you know, popping up over here with no stats is not a good look. You know, that's not a good look, man. Especially if you were somebody that talked about me as a media person. And even have media stats. He said champions hang around champions. Losers, man, Toby's dropping gems, man. Yo, the soundboard is extra low, man. So you're not hearing you're not hearing it, man. I don't know, man. Whenever I bring out this microphone, the microphone like drowns. It drowns out the soundboard, man. Let me try this, man. I don't know, man. It just for whatever reason, right? The microphone, because I think this microphone is too high def.
I'm speaking.
The microphone like drowns it, man. Look.
Can I speak in the microphone?
No. Yes, we're gonna wrap it up in a little while, but the link is out there. Thank you for that, Joe. I appreciate it. Yes, here you go. Can you share with Nasai now? Let Nasai use it. Narina, I'm serious. Let Nasai use it now. Let Nasai use it. Nasai has an attitude. See, look, there's the static. Gotta take that out. I don't know why that static is kicking in, man. You know what? But in a second, I'm just gonna upgrade to a bigger soundboard, man. Man, what do you guys want to go eat, man? It's my treat. It's my treat. No.
What?
No, it's always my treat. But what do you guys want to eat, man?
Mickey D's.
Nah,
Why?
not that either.
KFC?
No, we're not going there either.
Papa John's?
No, it's too early for those spots, man. It is too early for those spots, man. What time is it? It's still
Bagel
early.
shop?
Yes, maybe there. We'll go to the bagel shop and get some good bagels, man.
And
yes, but hopefully you guys dug the sauce today. You know, had to get in here, get it on. He said, "I have a pizza shop." All right, I will have that sent over. No problem, Toby. You know, you're definitely part of the team. Yes, you're definitely part of the team. So we all eat together. You know what I could go for right now. You know what I could go for right now. I can go for some good fish. Yes, yo, listen, I can go for some good fish. Right, fish in the morning is phenomenal, man. You know, that's how fight weeks. That's how we used to rock out. We used to get the food catered, right? And the next morning, right, I would have my Tupperware, especially when we was at the Stewart Hotel, and I would reheat. Man, I would have fish in the morning, right? I'm gonna share some experience with y'all for the last 15 minutes, right? Little fight week. What's the name, right? To me, right, the longest part of the fight, right, is that Friday, right? The Friday from the weigh-in after you touch the scales to actual fight night. It feels like that 24 or however many hours it is so long, right? It's like the time does not move, right? Up until fight the weigh-in, it feels like everything is just so fast. Like you have the meeting, you had the press conference, you had the workouts and all that shit. It's like it's flowing. The weigh-in, after the weigh-in, it's like, yo, time just slows down. It's like time just freezes, right? So from the weigh-in to Saturday night to checking in and going over and starting the process, that shit seems like forever. That's why, shout out to Joe Dini, right? Yo, Joe Dini, right, used to get his Mark West, his wine, right? This one particular time, right? Like I said, I no longer drink, but at the time I used to, have my share of alcohol beverages, right? Um, this one particular fight week, right? I felt like I was good. I was like, yeah, I took care of everything I needed to do. I had my bottles on deck because that's one thing I always had. I had my bottles on deck. WCS to tell you this. I the rum chata, the Hennessy. I do the thing. I could still make good mixed drinks for people that do that, but I don't do it no more, right? So I had the rum chata, the Henny. I had my champagne for the victory. Afterward, popping the champagne and all that. So we're all chilling, right? It's me, Joe. We're chilling, right? Yo, Joe comes to my room, right? Joe comes to my room, right? He's like, "Yo, what we gonna do?" I'm like, "Joe, man, we just chilling, man." So now we're out on the balcony. Joe got his bottle of Mark West, and we're chilling, right? He's like, "Man, man, the fight is tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah, man, just relax, man, just relax." We're sitting on the balcony. Joe downs his bottle and just destroys it. I'm like, "Yo, Joe, man, why did you destroy the bottle so quick, man? We got all night, man. You're supposed to sip it and enjoy it, right?" He's like, "Nah, I'm ready to go get another one." I'm like, "Joe, man, we got all night, man." But the nights be so slow from Friday to Saturday. I swear, it drags. But hey, what do I know? That's a little insider intel. That's a little insider intel. Yeah, Joe Dini's hilarious, man. Joe Dini he's one of the funniest characters, man. He's like, oh my God, he's a riot, bro. The content that I have on him, remember, I started the Joe Harris Chronicles, right? The reason why I stopped doing the Joe Harris Chronicles, because like when I see other content creators try to steal or finesse or what's name, they fuck the brand up, right? So that's why I fell back from it, right? I was seeing dudes that wasn't really a part of what we had going on, trying to, cling and act like, nah, they killed the brand. So I fell back from the Joe Harris Chronicles. But I had the content that I had on Joe when we was in Vegas is priceless. I still release little bits of it here and there, but I just felt like different people was jumping on the wave. Like, bro, find your own wave, man. You're a brand killer. But the content that I originally dropped with Joe, where he was breaking down some of his vintage fights, and you hear me in the cut, and I had the camera set up on the table, and I knew how to get him started. And he was talking about guys that he fought and how he was breaking their ass up. And I was like, man, you ain't do that shit, right? They get him going. And he was like, I broke his ass up. I got it on tape. I got it on tape. I hit him with this, I hit him with that, and I hit him in the head. Classic. Yeah, I even got one when we was in, one thing about the MGM Grand, right? All the rooms in the MGM Grand, unless you upstairs in the suites, they're all pretty much the same, right? I got that footage that I'm gonna put out one day, right? Joe had his own room, right? But Joe's room, it was facing like the airport. So he was seeing the planes. He was seeing all the planes touch down and shit, right? Me and Marley's room was on the side where we could see the strip, right? Me and Marley had the ill room, right? As far as like the view. We overlooking the strip and everything, right? This guy Joe, right? Joe's hilarious, right? This dude is gonna say that we took his room, right? I got that footage. I'm gonna drop that shit. He's gonna say, how we take your room? Everybody has assigned rooms. When you go in your room and you check in, it says your name. This dude's gonna say that we took his room, right? He said that me and Marley took his room. That was supposed to be his room. Everybody got the same room. The only difference is the views, right? That's the only difference. Like, have you ever been to MGM Grand rooms? They're all the same. You got your microwaves. You got all your fixtures. You got your microwaves. You got your desk. You got the TV shit. You got your lounge area. Oh, it's all the same, man. You got your nightstand. Yo, Joe's room was the same. The only difference was the views, man. This dude really said that me and Marley stole his room, man. That shit was classic. Yes, the brand killers, man. That's why I stopped releasing a lot of the shit. Cause I seen like vultures and parasites trying to clean the Joe. Like, yo, come on, man. You're killing the brand, brother. You don't even put out actual good content, man. But I'm gonna release that shit at some point. All that footage. I got me and Joe, right? I got video footage of us in front of the MGM Grand in the big 600. And Joe was like, yo, listen, when I drop a lot of this content, this shit is viral. It's viral shit, yo. Yo, we sitting in front of we in front of the MGM Grand in the 600 Benz. And you know, if you've been to Vegas, Vegas is Vegas. Yo, Joe, I got the camera playing. Yo, Joe's like, yo, let me get in the driver's seat. He's like, yo, let me sit on the driver's seat. Let me sit on the driver's seat. The girls are coming out. Classic. This shit is viral, yo, viral content that I have that I'm just sitting on, that I ain't put out. He's like, yo, you gotta let me get on the driver's seat. You gotta let me sit on the driver's seat. They're coming out right now. They're coming out. Classic. Yeah. Classic, man. You know what I mean? Classic. Classic shit, man. But I just, you know why I didn't put it out? Because like I said, parasites, brand killers. Like, bro, you're not with us, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. You know what I'm saying? You killing my man's brand. But I always, you know what else I wanted to do too? I wanted to pitch the idea to different people. Because like I said, Joe is a walking sitcom. The dude is hilarious, bro. You put a camera on him, the shit that comes out of his mouth is just, it's funny as hell. It is classic. You see, ESPN had him on. I would play the clip now, but then they jammed me up. When I put that shit up, you dudes be reporting my channel because I don't own that. But remember when ESPN came and they did the Top Rank ESPN, they did the whole shit with us, and they showed the different gyms, and they showed like basically like a day in the life with Jahad Tucker, and they took Joe and they had Joe say, I showed him a punch to rip your skull off. And they put the glasses and shit on Joe. Yeah, they ran with that, man. They ran with that, man. These are facts, man. But listen, we're going to wrap it up. Look, I'm going to take my frames off. Look. I'm going to take my frames off. Coach, you want to throw the frames on and close this out? With the New York Islanders on. Look, Coach Reed got on the Islanders. Yeah, throw the frames on, Ring. Get real cool. Close the show for us, Ring. Throw the frames on. They can hear you on the microphone. Go ahead.
The news by Shanewz. This is the Sauce Experience. But hey, what do I know?
What do we know?
Gotti. School you.
You know the vibes.
Know the vibes. Love, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Put a huge thumbs up.
But hey, what do we know? You know the vibes.
This is the Sauce Experience. The news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on you.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibes.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Twin-Montella. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.